Hey everybody. Okay, I just wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about this travel restrictions, which is a whole new set of restrictions that came out today. All right, so President Biden announced that there's a new policy and travel restrictions, and we're going to put some graphics up to show you what countries we're talking about. But we have travel restrictions from Europe, UK, Ireland, South Africa, and Brazil. All right, these travel restrictions are announced as part of the COVID policy, and essentially what they're saying is if you've been to any of those countries prior to trying to enter the United States, you will not be allowed in, okay? And the restriction is very specific. It says if you've been to any of those countries 14 days prior to trying to enter, you won't be allowed in the United States. It's a way of saying that you require a 14-day quarantine once leaving any of those countries before you come to the United States. So that's the big takeaway that you need to know about. You need a 14-day quarantine before you can enter the United States if you've been to any of the countries on the list. The travel restriction starts January 26, 2001. This is a specific provision for people who are already traveling to kind of avoid it. But essentially, any travel that you're on starting tomorrow and trying to come to the US, you need to know your travel history to know if you need that 14-day quarantine. Okay, a couple more details that are going to be really, really important, and I'll take a look at these and we'll put them up on your screen for you, is that there are people who are exempted from the travel, okay? People who are exempted from travel include any permanent residents or non-citizen national of the United States who is related to a resident or a citizen. So that means immediate families of citizens or residents are allowed to still enter the United States, and this is not going to apply to them. Now, there's a little bit more of a bigger list, and they talk about sort of the details of what that is. We're going to post that up for you to take a look at. You can take a look at it and see what I'm talking about. The other thing I want you to know about, really, really important, is I want you to know about the effective dates. This starts on January 26th, 2021, and certain other provisions apply for travel on January 30th, 2021. Take a look. We have the screenshot up for you to see exactly what they're doing. You can pause the screen and take a look at those if you want to read more about that detail. But this timing is really important. We're putting this video out right away so you guys can see all that. All right. The last thing that you guys need to know about is, and this is the big one, there are serious penalties for fraud or trying to avoid this, okay? Now, normally they don't put that into these proclamations, but there's an actual section here. We'll put this up for you to take a look at. And it says that if you try to avoid or you lie or misstate your travel history to avoid this proclamation, you'll be put in line for what's called an expedited removal or evaluated for removal, which is a deportation. Okay, so you guys are legal travelers. You're out here coming with a visa or some other status. Be very careful not to misstate or lie or misrepresent. Don't want you to get caught up in this loophole. All right, hope this helps. If you have any questions, you can always call us for consultations. We do free 15-minute consults, and we're available most of the time. All right, take care. Bye.